In this tutorial, we're going to look at using the mesh tool on how to create a very simple mesh gradient. For this example, I've placed an image of 2 red peppers using File and Place to place the images in a blank file. And then in preparation, I've also drawn on top of that a simple outline of the pepper using the pen tool, and you can see that when I turn the bottom layer off, and that gives me this very simple closed path outline. If I just highlight it there, and you can see the path. I'll leave the layers open so we can see how the layers work there, and what we'll do is then we'll open the bottom layer and make the bottom layer available to us. Okay, so to start with then, with the layer, the top layer active, this is the layer of our path, our line path. You'll go to Object and create Gradient Mesh. Now when I select this, it will automatically fill with the gradient mesh, and it will give you the option of rows and columns too. You can alternatively change these rows and columns according to the way you want your image to look. We'll accept that as it is. Now at this point you can see that it's completely hidden the object, the peppers, the red pepper is completely hidden from view, which doesn't really help the illustration. So in order to hide, or in order to reveal the red pepper, what I'm going to do is on the keyboard hold down Command, and then on my bottom layer here with the toggle, the visibility toggle, click over that and you'll see it, the top layer, I beg your pardon, the drawing layer, toggle over the top layer, the visible eye there, and you can see now that it allows the visibility of the image to come through. Now we can start on our drawing. If I just move this to one side, and then we can see where we're going. You can see our pepper has a number of undulations and curves. There's highlights in here. There are also shadow areas around here. There are darker shadows, darker reds underneath, and highlighted reds on top. And these are what we want to try and bring through to give the image the appearance of being a curved pepper. So I need to be able to highlight each of these points individually. I'm going to go and select my direct selection tool, and then from there I'm going to go and select my eyedropper tool and click. Okay, so as I move over, hold down the Command key and it will give me the direct selection tool. I can then select the point that I want to highlight with the color I'm going to select. So I'm going to select a couple of points here. To do that, I also have to hold down Shift and Command at the same time, and I can highlight a second point. Notice now the cursor refers back to the eyedropper as soon as I release the keys on the keyboard. At this point, I'm just going to click once. Now I'm going to work a way down here, and I'm going to select each of these in turn. Again, holding down Command on the keyboard, you can see the cursor changes, and I select the point. Release, and then it turns into an eyedropper. Move on to the next point there, Command, select the point, release, the eyedropper is available there. And we can move along to the different points as we go. Command, click to select, release the eyedropper, and then select. As you go around all the points, eventually these colors and gradients will mesh together. Let's go and see exactly what we have. To go back to the layers, And on top here, with my toggle visibility, command and click, you can see now the effect the selected areas have already within the mesh that we've done so far.